sound means it's running a little short here, so I'll give the wheel a final spin. Ask you to give me a letter. Puzzle at 5 seconds to solve it. Vowels worth nothing. Consonants are going to be worth. I'm getting it. It was lifting up that art. It took a lot of energy out of me.
As you see, I'm gonna do it again.
No M. Not much time either. That sound means it's running a little short here, so I'll give the wheel a final spin. Ask you to give me a letter. Puzzle at 5 seconds to solve it. Vowels worth nothing. Consonants are going to be worth. I'm getting it. It was lifting up that art. It took a lot of energy out of me.
As you see that Wheel of Fortune, it came to my concept that it came to my thought that basically what it looks like every time a guy mess with a girl in this country is like she's spinning the wheel of misfortune and what she's planning to do to him on that large wheel. And sometimes they got guys' named on that wheel, and who they gonna talk, who they gonna accuse, and who they don't want to accuse, or how much money they gonna take from a guy and how much money they gonna take from the next guy. See, it's this projection bullshit that I see when people say 20% of divorces or whatever you try to say is that if you marry broke, then you're not gonna get taken for half of the stuff that you work for. Some people, the highest that they can work for is probably $60,000. Not even that. If they a six-figure man, like what women want, there's a reason why a lot of these women want six-figure men. Every single female can actually play the wheel of misfortune. The ugly one, the fat one, the one with mental illness, the one who have mental problems. Everyone can play the wheel of misfortune towards a man. It's no problem to spin that wheel and see what you're going to do to him, or spin that wheel and see how much you're going to do to him, or spin that wheel and see how much you're going to take from him. They spin that wheel until they cause so much collateral damage. They cause so much collateral damage that by the time you see all the men that they ruin and all the men that they've been through, half of these dudes are mentally fucked up. The other half is broke and homeless. And these dudes will hide the fact that this chick did this kind of shit and try to say shit like, well, if you broke and half of you guys are broke, they not gonna take you for what you want, or take you for the money that you make. But if you got a car, they can take that. If you have a dog, they can take that, even if she didn't buy it. They can take your family heirlooms, the ring that your great grandfather gave you. They could take things that you had your whole life and pawn it off. Just because a man don't have a lot of money or all this other stuff don't mean that he has no items that he cherished and he had before he met this chick. The funny thing is that these dudes want you to think that it all happened to celebrities. But remember one thing. remember one thing. Women pay more attention to what celebrity women do than what average women do. So if they see a female get a multi-millionaire out of his money, all of them gonna think they can do that. Just like when Sierra decided that she wanted to get Russell Wilson, you seen all these women lining up thinking they gonna be the next Sierra. And this is why they liked the nerd or the lame. This is why you hear a lot of them in that phase saying, oh, I want me a lame. I want a square. Because it was for their benefit. Don't never believe some of these dudes that no woman in this country is going to spin the wheel of misfortune. Because every woman has a shot, and every woman is going to spin that wheel of misfortune and when they get the chance. And they're going to spend it more than once. And then everybody who told you that you wasn't gonna get taken for your money or all this other shit, they gonna disappear in the sunset or laugh at you. Cause that's what they do. They give you advice, broken advice, they give you fucked up advice, they let you walk into the thing, and then they try to make seem that they got it all together, give you broken ass advice, and then when you take their advice and you do what they say and you find this good woman, and then 15 years later she take you for all your shit, then the person that gave you that advice originally is gone. Every time dudes need help after they listen to these stupid ass people talking about marriage and relationships and good women and this and that, these niggas are never around. When the shit hit the fan, they never around. So never let a woman spin that wheel of misfortune on you, because you don't know what that dial is gonna land on. And instead of the numbers, it might be something that they can conjure up. And there's so many things on that wheel they can hurt you with. You shouldn't even take that chance.